Welcome to Dreadful Legends, where we dive deep into the darkest and most chilling stories.
Tommy was just an ordinary 8-year-old boy out exploring the woods near his home one summer afternoon. As he wandered off the trail, he stumbled upon an old stone well hidden amongst the trees. Peering over the moss-covered lip, he could see nothing but inky blackness below. "Hello?" Tommy called down, hearing his voice echo back from the depths. Crouching down, he picked up a small rock and dropped it in. He waited for the sound of it hitting bottom, but the seconds ticked by in silence. Gripped by a sudden, unexplained urge, Tommy lowered himself over the edge and began climbing carefully down the aging brickwork. His sneakers scraped against the walls as he descended into the shadows, plunging deeper and deeper until the sky ceased to be visible above. Then, without warning, his foot slipped. Tommy gasped as he lost his grip, tumbling down into the endless black oblivion below. He could only brace himself as cruel, unyielding darkness rushed up to swallow him whole. When Tommy awoke, he was lying in a strange, dimly lit cavern. The well's crumbling shaft seemed impossibly distant overhead, reduced to a pinprick of light in a volcanic ceiling of stone. He felt different somehow. Climbing to his feet, he realized with gut-churning horror that his body had transformed, elongated and twisted into something decidedly inhuman. From that point, Tommy's life, if it could even be called that anymore, became an eternal struggle for survival in a subterranean purgatory. Haunted by nameless, skittering monstrosities dwelling in the black crevices, he gradually adapted to his new existence, loosing his grip on the world above. He discovered he no longer needed to eat or drink or even breathe. Time itself seemed to cease to have meaning in the enduring, stagnant gloom. After uncounted years in the timeless abyss, Tom finally located what appeared to be an upward tunnel leading back to the surface. He emerged in a blinding haze of daylight, almost too searing to behold after the perpetual night below. But the world he found was not the one he once knew. It was cold, ashen, and desolate, with the sun dimmed to a dull, ruddy glow in a polluted sky. He wandered through the barren remains of his hometown, now nothing but cratered rubble and scraps of rusted metal. No life, human or otherwise, stirred amidst the wasteland. Only then did Tom grasp the unfathomable scope of what had happened. Over the decades, perhaps even centuries entombed in the ageless prison of the abyss below, the very world he knew ceased to exist. He was a relic finally emerged into a dystopian future he could scarcely comprehend. Tom crumbled to his knees in the smothering nuclear dust. What crueler fate could be born than to outlive all hope and memory? He opened his mouth and unleashed a scream of pure, primal anguish that howled from eons past into the cheerless oblivion awaiting all existences to come.